Well, I'm really looking forward to this. Let's begin. The article says that Fawlty Towers fans are all saying the same thing as the show is set to return to British TV screens. The comedy programme, which ended 44 years ago, will be back with a brand new episode. And John Cleese, who's 83, will write it again and play Basil Fawlty. Cleese's daughter, Camilla, who is 39, will also write and star in the reboot, which will spark a TV bidding war. And of course, manic Basil Fawlty will be seen grappling with the modern world as he runs a boutique hotel in the Fawlty Towers reboot. And the latest shows, which will see Basil running the hotel with his long-lost daughter, will likely spark a bidding war between streaming services as well, such as Netflix and Amazon, as well as US and UK channels. However, whilst of course fans are delighted the show is making a return, they have all been saying the same thing, because they fear that the show will be too woke or politically correct. One person said, "It won't be as good as some folk will moan about some of the stuff said." Another posted, "Definitely won't be the same. You couldn't get away with that sort of stuff that was said back then. Canned laughter, politically correct jokes will bounce off the wall," said a third. And to be honest, whilst I do understand where these guys are coming from, because let's face it, you go woke, you go broke, don't you? And it seems weird how companies or TV programmes themselves just haven't realised that. I mean, I don't know if you ever saw the reboot or new series of Bad Education, but I think it's absolutely awful and has just taken a massive dump on the original, in my opinion. I mean, yes, okay, Jack Whitehall and basically everyone else from the original series were in the reunion episode, but were completely missing from the next series. So hopefully it won't go down that route. But we have got one good thing on our side, and that is because as far as I'm aware, John Cleese hates the woke agenda and woke comedy and all that sort of stuff, and as he's writing it and his daughter's writing it, hopefully she feels the same way, and it may end up being on things like Netflix, then hopefully they could actually get away with it not being woke at all, which to be honest no one wants at work, do they? And he more than likely knows that, doesn't he? And this is obviously the first time he's played Basil again since that Specsavers advert, I think it was, he done a few years ago. It does make me wonder though how much they'll have to change from the original if it doesn't go back to the BBC, because the original was a BBC show, wasn't it? So no doubt they're going to go, "Oh, we're not happy about that. We own those rights," or some sort of stuff like that. But if memory serves, he's actually over in America at the moment, so it could end up being filmed over there. Personally, I hope it isn't, because I don't think American sitcoms are as great at all as our UK ones. Apart from Friends, that is. That was quite good. But of course, this won't be the only 1970s comedy to get rebooted again or brought back again, will it? Because Open All Hours did a while ago with David Jason playing Granville again, which to be honest I think had more series with this new one than the original actually did, with Ronnie Barker in, and I don't think the new one is that bad. But John Cleese is quite good with his comedy, isn't he? You know, with Monty Python and things like that. So hopefully he'll be able to work his magic again. American production company Castle Rock Entertainment, run by directors Rob Reiner and producer Matthew George, is back in the new project. Filming is likely to begin next year, and Cleese said, "When we first met, Matt offered an excellent first idea, and then Matt met my daughter Camilla. My daughter Camilla and I had one of the best creative sessions I can remember. By dessert, we had an overall concept so good that a few days later it won the approval of Rob and Michelle Reiner. Camilla and I look forward enormously to expanding it into a new series. And of course, while I am really excited, I just really hope that it doesn't go down the woke path. And let's face it, if it does end up going back to the BBC and it is woke, then I'm guessing they could probably have the same problem in this video, which I'm guessing they won't like at all. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Is there a 70s programme or 80s or whatever that you'd like to be brought back? See you in the next one.